Welcome back, everyone. We are in the summer season, even though it doesn't feel like it today. I mean, we're in the 70s and it's cloudy outside, but we're fixing to feel the heat soon, and it can be especially dangerous for moms to be and also little ones. And knowing how to stay safe in the heat is important. So today we have Dr. Teresa Baker. Thank you so much for being here today.
You're welcome.
And she is from the Texas Tech Physicians OB and GYN and she's going to bring us important safety tips today to stay cool. So Dr. Baker, since we're talking about the heat and everything, what toll does that take on people?
So what you have to remember about pregnancy is that you double your blood volume when you're pregnant.
Oh, okay.
And you have about 1 liter of blood going through your uterine artery to your placenta every minute. So there's a tremendous amount of volume, so you don't tolerate heat very well. And if you get hot, you can often get dehydrated, and that can lead to preterm contractions and some problems with the pregnancy. So you have to be real careful about heat and especially about dehydration.
Oh, wow. I had no idea.
I know.
That's very interesting. And what are some signs that, mothers, like soon-to-be mothers, can look out for, and just to know if they're experiencing heat exhaustion?
So the big ones for pregnancy are if you feel faint. If you stand up and you feel faint, or you feel like you're not perspiring as much, or you feel thirsty, you need to listen to your body, and you need to get out of the heat. The same with the baby. Babies don't sweat like older people. They can't get rid of heat as efficiently. So we need to be watching them. If they're not wetting diapers, if they're acting thirsty, we need to take that as a cue that the baby needs to get out of the heat and that we need to rehydrate.
Right. And what are some ways to prepare for the summertime heat? How can we stay cool in extreme heat?
Yeah, so the first thing is just to avoid those hot hours of the day. So, the 10 to 4, you kind of want to stay out of the heat and out of this direct sunlight. And then wear very loose fitting clothes and be in where you can ventilate. And oftentimes you'll see people put blankets over car seats or over carriers. You want to be careful about that.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It can trap the heat in when you think you're protecting them. So just get them in a shaded area where there's a fan going, and make sure that you're continuing to feed or to nurse the baby as often as you can so the baby stays hydrated.
That's good. And I learned this in my meteorology courses and everything. It's just kind of like something that's in the back of your mind, but heat has the most weather-related fatalities each year. Why is that?
It's because people don't recognize it until they're too late. And it's the really fragile groups, the older, the really young, and the pregnant women that just recognize the signs late, and then they don't have the reserve that other people have. And of course, the scariest thing is when we leave a baby in a car that gets too hot, even for a minute, even with the windows down, the baby can overheat in just moments. So you really, and you think that you would never do that as a mom, but when you have your 3rd or 4th baby and you get busy, it happens before you think about it. So we teach women to put their purse beside the baby in the back seat, or their phone, or do something that will remind them, because if you're distracted, just a few minutes can lead to a really bad outcome in a hot car.
That's very true. And where can one go for more information?
Yeah, we'd love to help you. The Infant Risk Center is a national call center. We'd love to help you. It's up on the screen, and you can send an email or you can call us, and we'll help you in any way.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Baker, for being here today. We appreciate you.